What's up, family? How we doing? How we doing? Welcome to May 1st, 2024. And May is a month where we make every day count no matter what comes our way, you guys. Claiming victory all the way, victory. Look, check it out. I'm right here with my baby. I hope I have her centered. If I do, good. If not, well, I'm trying. Remember, I'm legally blind, and all I can do is just have a little fun. Have a work hard and play hard, right? Have fun and just enjoy the day, right? So here we go, you guys. Here we go. Something that I want to share near and dear to me, you guys, and it's helped me a lot. So here we go. Are we living life, or is life living us? Wow, deep question, right? So I have to ask myself that question uh, every day, pretty much, or every so often. Polo, are you living life, or is life living me? Right? And once again, there's my baby right there, and she's about 4 years old. And couple weeks ago, I lost my other dog. Her name was Chiquita, and together we had Chiqui baby. And she was 15 years old, and she was suffering towards the end. And she was so good and loyal to us that we have to be good and loyal to her as well. And we don't want to see her suffer, so we put her to sleep. We took her to the vet, and per his recommendation, it was best to put her to sleep. And she went blind. She was blind, and she wasn't eating, and or the last day she wasn't really eating that much, and she was tired, you guys. So I had her with me for 15 years, and I could think back for these 15 years, and she was there with me, unconditional love that she shared with me, and it was all in preparation. So now I have baby. See, baby right there, and she's a cutie. She thinks she's the boss, but she's not. But if I had not been preparing myself, I wouldn't be able to share this video with you guys and share how beautiful life is, you guys. And life will always hit us. It's Murphy's Law. Life will always hit us, and things can be going well, and it's going to hit us, boom! It's going to smack us hard, and we're going to fall down, right? But we won't be knocked out, right? And we can learn from those experiences, right? And what we do prior to that is very important, because when life hits us, we'll be able to respond, get back up, and be a little bit dazed, but continue to march forward, right? And then apply what we learn for the next experiences, the next adversities, the next lessons, right? But if we're not learning, if we're not willing to be learning, and when life hits us, if we get knocked out and we give up, oh, that's not good, you guys. And there's nothing more powerful than a decision. When we make a decision, and the human spirit, our will, nothing can stop us. And I'm going to go ahead and give you guys an example, okay? My last video, I talked about Beethoven, and today I'm going to continue and elaborate, expand on that, okay? Beethoven, a musical genius. Look him up, do your research, check out his biography, all right, you guys? The question is he famous because of his music, or because of or because he's deaf, because of his disability? I think both. I think he left a legacy because of his music, and because even though he became deaf, he didn't let down. He went full force, right? So a little bit of his biography: he was born, and his family, they also were music lovers, and he was in an environment of music within him and his family circle and network of friends, and they were showing him how to play instruments and having culture with music, right? And then he really digged it, and he started preparing himself, and he was a genius, right? And we're all geniuses, you guys. From the moment that we're born, we're all geniuses. It's just that we are being brainwashed, we are being controlled. And they say scientifically, after the age of 4, our genius goes away, because of the illusion that we're in this matrix per se, okay? But we're all geniuses. So he was born a genius, and as he was growing up, he started tapping more into music, learning how to write it, read it, play it, right? Make sounds, make music, make symphonies, make all kinds of music. Let's go, baby, come on, let's go. And beautiful man, beautiful man, right? And he was very disciplined, right? And he was preparing himself. And like I've been mentored, taught, and I like to share, it's always to be prepared for an opportunity than have an opportunity be presented to us and not be prepared, you guys. And see, now she goes in. See you later, baby. And then now, God willing, I'm stepping out. And God willing, I'll make it back home safe, right? Anyhow, so Beethoven was getting prepared, and as he got older, he even reached out to mentors like Mozart, and he was asking Mozart to help him out, and he was putting himself out in that environment because he was eager to learn, right? And then as he got a little bit older, he became the man of the house, being responsible and taking care of his mother and the house, right? And then as time went by, his brother, one of his brothers, died, right? And then he made himself responsible for his nephew, okay, for his nephew, and being responsible, being a man, right? And this guy was a genius, right? And very, very, very brilliant, just like you are, just like I am, right? We just got to take time to go deep within ourselves and use our master key to unlock the seed of greatness that God has planted in each and every one of us. And then we got to water it every day, right? What are we listening to? What are our habits? What are our rituals? What are we doing? Are we focused? Are we disciplined? Are we setting goals in our mind? Or did life hit us and we just gave up? Did life hit us so hard that it knocked us out? Or are we using it as only getting knocked down but getting back up? Not knocked out, but just knocked down, little phase getting back up, right? And are we preparing, right, on a daily basis? Okay, so Beethoven, going back to Beethoven, Mr. Beethoven, he was doing a lot of things, and then as time went by, he became deaf, hard of hearing. He lost his hearing, right? And it didn't happen overnight. Eventually it happened, right? But before it did, he wrote a letter and he left it to his brother. And it was in short terms, or in a short explanation, breakdown of his letter. It was saying, you know what? I'm not going to stop. I'm going to use this as a reason. Why shouldn't I be the best version of myself and continue to move forward? I love music. I've been prepared for music. So now I'm going to go ahead and make a symphony of my life and leave many symphonies for people to go ahead and remember me by. That's the short term. If you get a chance to read the letter, listen to the letter, read it. And it pretty much explains that he thought about giving up, but he's not going to give up, and he's going to fight because he's in a fight of his life, and God has him here for a reason. So after he became deaf, he only surrounded himself with his close confidants, people that he trusted, right? And he wasn't telling people, oh, I'm deaf, so people took him as a rude person, rude individual, right? But he was still portraying like he was fully functional, because maybe he thought if he told people that he was deaf and he had no hearing, or he had hard of hearing, that they would say, oh, how could he be deaf? How can he put music out? And they would doubt him. So he became deaf to that notion and went even harder, and even put out a symphony called Ode to Joy. Dun 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 dun. Brilliant symphony, masterpiece, right? And after some time, I don't know if it was before he died or after he passed away, people found out that he was deaf. The whole point of this was that when he was born, he was getting prepared, fully involved in what he wanted to learn. And then he was being used to create music, but also help his family, help his mother, help his nephew, and be a good person as much as we can be. Right, we're going to fall short. I understand that. Believe me, I fall short every day. And then when he became deaf, he was already prepared. So he already knew what the music sounded, the notes that they made when they sounded, and how if he composed music a certain way, he knew in his heart. He was one with music. He was one with his gift. He was one with his life, and he was living life, not allowing life to dictate his life. He was living life on his terms, and he was expressing his gift with the world, and that's what he was doing. So, like me, they told me I'm legally blind and that I have a disability, and that's when I realized and I came to the conclusion I don't have a disability, I have this new ability, and my perspective will always drive my performance. So I'm saying now, you know what, I'm not going to use my white cane as an excuse not to live, but I'm going to use it as a reason why shouldn't I live to the fullest and make this day count and every day count. So in the month of May, we're going to make every day count and go down in history as a win, you guys, because we're only here today and gone today, and all we have is now, and we're at the right moment, the right time, at the right place of our lives, which is now, you guys. And because of that, I'm going to be like a Sherpa, just like you can be like a Sherpa, and let's open up the roads for our brothers and sisters behind us. And that's why I'm letting you know, get prepared, you guys, in case they fire you from your job, in case something unexpected happens. Get prepared. Plug into me. Reach out to me. I'll share with you step by step, taking baby steps, how you can go ahead and own your own business. What do? I educate families on how money works. I'm like a financial GPS. I make sure that their financial house is in order, you guys, because if you know the rules of the money game, then you win in life. And there's financial illiteracy out there. So imagine being able to help your community, your families, help yourself, and get compensated. And not only that, make sure that no one's being taken advantage of or ripped off. Oh man, what better purpose to do. And then with your business, having it blow up and use our business, your business, as a stage to glorify God and then build foundations, you guys. So let's get prepared now. And don't let life live you, but instead live life. And live life to the fullest, you guys. Because in life, we either make excuses or we make it happen. And I choose the latter one, to make it happen every day, starting with May 1st, 2024, and make every day go down in history as a win, as a victory, you guys. So with that being said, you guys, I send you blessings, a frequency, vibration of peace and love and joy to you. And may everything be well with you and your family. And may everything that you do be a success to glorify the Most High. And let's get it done, you guys. Let's get it done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, champs. Let's go, champs. Let's go be amazing.